Hey Gemini, welcome. Happy Friday. Alright, I'm doing a bonus reading because, hello, the freaking views. Oh my god. Thank you. Well, not thank you as if you did me this huge favor as far as, like, I'm just trying to service myself. No. It's just thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to the spirit guides who actually gave these messages out and that it resonated with someone, because that's the most important thing. So, because of how much it resonated, Gemini, I'm going to do a bonus reading to see what's going on. It could resonate with the last reading, or it could be a completely different reading, okay? So, here goes nothing. So yeah, it was you, it was Sagittarius and Scorpio that had the highest views. So next up is Scorpio. All right, here we go. Spirit guides, what do you got to say for Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? I know last month it was about things coming to a head in a relationship. Is there anything new or anything else to be said about the situation? Anything for Gemini? Please, reversals are welcome. Clear and concise messages. Let's find out. I'm so excited. I've been dying to do another reading. God, I've been so busy with work. Oh my God. Not just work like in the daytime, but a lot of overtime. I mean, I can't complain, it's extra income, but whoa, the Three of Swords. There is a breakup. Okay, if it's not a breakup, someone's heart really, really hurts. Or it could be a third-party situation, all right? So let's find out. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Somebody took their baggage and they were sneaky and they walked away or are walking away. What the hell, Gemini? What's going on here? Wow, the Hermit. Someone is isolating themselves. Someone's thinking really deep with perspection and introspection, and like, I don't blame you. Like, what the hell just happened here? What's going on? What happened with this? What happened with this relationship? Got the Hermit here. That's the Virgo energy. We got the Swords here. Well, it's definitely your energy. You got two Swords here. So we got a Virgo and we have a Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But Gemini, I'm going to say this is you. This is you. Wow, this looks hard. I'm sorry. There's something going on here. Someone's like really thinking about what happened. What happened with, wow, the Ace of Wands. Someone did not appreciate what they had. Someone didn't take action. What the hell? Did the sparks go away? Like, what happened? Woo! This has to be taken. All right, here we go. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups. Not able to reconcile. Okay. Ten of Swords. Ending of a cycle. Very painful cycle. The Highest Priestess. Spirituality, intuition. And the King of Swords. Again, your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Masculine energy. Wow. All right, judging from this right now, Gemini, it looks like there was a breakup. Okay, it was an ending of a very long cycle. You guys just could not seem to get it together. Like, you just couldn't reconcile. You couldn't see eye to eye. Either if it's you or the other person, someone's really thinking about this, because this was very painful. Someone's thinking about what happened, Somebody walked away in a very kind of messed up way, though. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Seven of Swords. It was, like, very sneaky. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they either had their own plan, like they had a plan of how they were going to leave, or the way they left was very immoral in a way. I don't know. It's just not a good kind of breakup where both people are hurt. You know what I mean? Like, both people are hurt, or maybe one's hurt, but the other one's like, I can't do this anymore, but yet they're still hurt. In this situation, it's more like someone walked away and they were like, ha, 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 I win. Like, it's pretty messed up. Like, it's almost as if they knew it wasn't going to work out and they were like, bye. So it could be you, all right? Or it could be the other person, because the Swords is definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You got the Three of Swords here. I don't know if it was somebody else involved, or it was just a breakup or a separation that's going on. But this was definitely a relationship where, I'm reading. Sorry, guys, hold on. Stop it. I'm reading. Evan, I'm reading. You gotta stop.
Stop putting your finger on it.
Hold on, Gemini. I'm so sorry about that. I was like, I am not gonna stop this reading. God, even in the closet. Okay, look. Yeah. You know, I'm looking with the High Priestess. It's almost as if I feel someone's definitely had followed their intuition on this, or, you know, I think they knew. Somebody ended this. Somebody walked away. And somebody else is really thinking about this, like, deeply with the Hermit. Do you see how he's thinking right next to the Seven of Swords? Look how, I mean, look how sneaky kind of they were. And hey, own up to it. If it was you that walked away, it was you that walked away. You know what I mean? I'm just reading the energies here. It just, somebody walked away. And someone's really thinking about it. Someone's not feeling too kosher about it. Someone didn't kind of see what they had, almost as if someone took advantage in a way. It could have been that there was once a passion that couldn't be kind of reignited in a way. This was definitely a very solid relationship, as far as maybe very committed, very long term. Probably you guys probably invested some time together. But you guys, you know, here's the Two of Cups in reverse. You guys just couldn't reconcile your differences, unfortunately. And it ended up right next to that, the Ten of Swords. Okay? But it does look like there's some sort of intuition, spirituality, maybe even some healing possibly that's going on. And I see the King of Swords here, Gemini. Okay, here's your energy. Or Libra or an Aquarius if you were dealing with that person, but I think it's you. It's a masculine energy, doesn't mean that it's a man. But definitely finding truth, okay? Because the King of Swords is about truth and fairness. So I feel like this had to happen because it was only fair and it was only right. It was only just, okay? And that is what the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius kind of energy is. You know, it's intellect. You know, what is right, what is wrong. Yes, it's painful, but is it right in the end, you know? I think that, you know, it just, there couldn't be a way to spark this back up. It was like no one either took enough action. Someone didn't appreciate what was going on here. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We got the Hermit with the Virgo energy going on here. So let's start to clarify, shall we? Now, which one did, okay, here's that one. So let's look into this a little bit more. I know the last reading, Gemini, there was like, what are you going to decide kind of thing. I think that's what it was. Like your relationship comes to a head. Well, it looks like there's a breakup. So yeah, and I think it might have been you that walked away from it. Why is the Three of Swords here in... why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? Definitely heartbreak. Where's the Three of Swords here in reverse? There's the Three of Swords. Oh, by the way, if this resonates with you, please subscribe or like the video. You don't have to comment. I mean, I know how private this can be. Ten of Pentacles came out again. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles came out again. The bottom was Ten of Pentacles. The top Ten of Pentacles. Clarifying the Three of Swords in reverse. And let me show you that. Like I said, this hurts because this was a relationship that you guys built. Okay? Could have had kids. Maybe not. But let's put it this way. This is not a 6-month relationship. Okay? This is something more longer term. You've been connected. You've been dealing with each other for a very long time. And of course, yeah, this is painful. Why is the Seven of Swords here? See, I don't like the Seven of Swords. And if it's you, you know, damn. I mean, you know, if you walked away, kudos. You know what I mean? Why bother being in a relationship that wasn't, even. It's just the Seven of Swords is so sneaky. You know what I mean? Like these secret kind of like plans. Like, how am I gonna do this? You know, like the other person doesn't see it coming. You know what I mean? Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Hermit. Wow. Hermit in reverse. Hermit right next to it. That is so crazy. The Hermit in reverse. Someone has trouble. Well, one, there's guilt. Okay. That's like the biggest I could say right now. With the Hermit in reverse, there's a lot of guilt. Like I said, this is a very sneaky card. Okay, you got the Hermit, and it's crazy how tarot, you know, I don't know. It's like I always get surprised. I get surprised myself, guys. I do. Look at this. You see that? How you have this sneaky ass person. Could be you, so take it. Swallow that pill. And then we have the Hermit, right? Reflecting about what they did. Oh, they're reflecting on the breakup. And it's because they feel really guilty about it. Kind of like, could I have done it better? Did I do the right choice? Did I do it the right way? Maybe if someone's feeling guilty about the way this kind of ended in a way. You know, maybe ashamed of how they did. Maybe ashamed on how they behaved. Maybe ashamed of everything, you know. At the same time, it could be a person that tends to suffer from loneliness too. So it's kind of like, I don't know, do I go back to that person? Like, you know, you think about it sometimes, you know, because there's like, maybe there's a codependency there. All right. Well, here we go. We have the Hermit next to the Hermit. No, let's clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? King of Wands. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Ooh, the King of Wands. Look, you know, I love the King of Wands. Charming and outgoing. Maybe you're reflecting. Someone here is reflecting on the personality of the person. Kind of like what attracted them to begin with. Kind of passionate, you know, with the wands of fire. Okay, you could be reflecting on that. You know, you could be, like I said, you could be you or the person, because you know normally when anyone would read, you know, we deal with the energies, and sometimes you have cross watchers, right? So it's like, you know, your ex is looking at your sign to see what, you know, the cross watchers. So when I pick up these energies, from what the spirits are saying, it's kind of like I could be reading you or I could be reading from the other person. So again, there's a reflection going on here. There's loneliness going on here. There's thinking about the good characteristics of that person. There's this thought of, did I make the right choice? I hate the way I made the choice. I sense a sense of remorse and guilt here by somebody. Okay, you're thinking about the positive side of this person. You know, and I guess a lot, and it's funny because I think that happens when you feel you've done something bad, you start to like, well, they're not that bad of a person. It happens, okay? Don't beat yourself up in the head. Either you or the other person. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Look, a Wands next to a Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse? Is that you, King of Wands? Were you dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart? Someone didn't appreciate what they had. Someone didn't take the proper action. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. It wasn't going anywhere. It was too slow. It was too slow. We got the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys know too much about tarot or you've been watching tarot, because I know when I watch tarot, I'm like glued. So I started learning. Well, back then I was like learning. And the Nine of Pentacles is slow as fuck. Okay. Here's the thing with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an earth sign, right? So it's a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, okay? So it plans its shit out, and it's patient, right? He's patient. He or she's patient, the horse, whatever, the knight. And the thing is, it's last longing because it's thought out. Now, when the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, there was nothing progressing. Let's put it that way. So if you were trying to make it work out, nothing was progressing. Or it could have been that something was crossing your paths, okay? Something that you couldn't maybe see, or something maybe that you couldn't work around. So again, with the Ace of Wands, there was just this action, because Wands is action. There was this action that just couldn't be taken because there's something crossing the path, or there's just something that just wasn't growing the way that it should have. You know what I mean? Kind of stagnant. We'll probably clarify that actually. Let me clarify that. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Really? That quick? Well, thank you, Spirit Guides. We got 3 cards. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Ace of Wands came out again. And the 7 of Wands. Okay. So we have the 6 of Wands. Something couldn't be accomplished. There you go. Someone wasn't gaining recognition for their hard work. There was action. There was. It's not like it never was. There was some sort of action being taken. Okay? But there was something crossing the path. Okay? We have the 7 of Wands. Someone definitely in defense mode. Someone feeling attacked. Maybe somebody felt under a lot of pressure, you know, and it was like maybe somebody was saying, you got to change, not me, you got to change. And it's like maybe one person was trying, maybe not the other. You know what I mean? Like there was just something that was supposed to develop a certain way and it didn't. Okay? But it looks like there was some sort of effort tried, and then somebody felt like they were being attacked. You know, maybe there was a lot of pressure, like I said. So could have been a lot of arguments there about the blame game. That's what I'm getting, the blame game. I just got that. I don't know where that came from. The blame game. You. Not me, you. Ah, that freaks me out. Okay. Let's go on to find out the 10 of Pentacles. Like I said with the 10 of Pentacles, this was something that was, you know, long. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Woo, caught you. Ah, the Star in reverse. Okay. What once got tongue twister. What once that felt inspirational and starry and healing turned into lack of faith, lack of inspiration. Okay, so it once was this very solid, what felt solid and very long, turned into just, it happened. It kind of went its course. Whatever it was couldn't be fixed. It was taking too long. Possibly because maybe 2 people weren't really trying. Maybe it was just one-sided, or maybe people both were just not knowing what to do. Which comes to the whole 2 of Cups next to it, where they just couldn't get it together, reconcile their differences. Why is this 2 of Cups here in reverse, Spirit Guides? Why is this 2 of Cups here? Here we go. 9 of Swords. Look at that anxiety. Okay? Look at that anxiety. And I'm going to end it again, Gemini. Okay? Your energy. Or Libra. If you are dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius, that could be them. But this is a Gemini. Okay? Do you see how... Okay, first of all, in this deck, actually, this card signifies being melodramatic. Oh my God. Woe is me. Woe is me. A little bit too much. Like blowing things up way out of proportion. So take that how it resonates. But normally with the 9 of Swords, it's sleepless nights, it's anxiety, it's stress. So this fighting, this constant fighting, you know, it's probably what caused that breakup. It was like, I'm done. You know, it just got way too much. Too much, and possibly, could not be, but possibly maybe somebody was a little bit like they just blew it up too much, right? Again, me. Blame game. I don't know. But yeah, the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Swords here. Too much stress around this, okay? Too much stress. Eventually, the 10 of Swords comes. That cycle comes to an end, and a very painful end. So why is the 10 of Swords here? What happened here with the 10 of Swords? If the Tower comes out, OMG. But I'm expecting some sort of something. Alright, why is the 10 of Swords here? Ooh, Page of Swords reverse. Again. Okay, this was a very painful breakup. This did not go down easily. This wasn't a conversation. And then, because there are people that have very calm conversations. This was a breakup like, fuck you, blah, 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 you know, like very argumentative, very negative. Again, Page of Swords in reverse. Gemini. Again, Gemini. I don't know. Maybe Gemini. It might be a hard pill to swallow. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Your energy's all over this. As far as this negative stuff. So Page of Swords. Okay, normally Page of Swords is you're awaiting conflict, right? But when it's in the upright position, it's like, okay, here comes conflict, and I'm going to communicate properly, and I'm going to settle this. And boom, it's done. Page of Swords is on defense mode, but when the conflict comes, they're like, and they handle it, and the fire, they just add fuel to the fire. So this could have been a really bad argument that you've had, okay? Even to the point where there could have been things that were said that was very hurtful, that made the breakup even more painful. Okay? And now the breakup's there, and here we are with the High Priestess and the spiritual and intuitive and truth, right? And the King of Swords and truth. 2 truth cards, one intuitive card, one very headstrong person. Okay? Again, Gemini, your energy. Why is the High Priestess here? If the Ace of Swords comes out, I'll be like, what? It probably won't. Maybe the Tower will come out. Oh, here we go. The High Priest and the Strength. Oh my God. You got a major arcana card and 2 other major. This was definitely divinely guided. So feel comfort in knowing that this was supposed to happen. So we have the High Priest, okay? Finding truth. Okay? Finding truth. You could have gotten advice from someone, or you could have been spiritually guided to it, okay? But this is uncovering truth. This is following intuition, having answers, seeking truth again, okay? And here comes the Strength card, Leo energy. We have Taurus energy over here and Leo energy over here. The Strength card talks about watching your behavior and how you communicate, and in the tough times, to be very tough in this time, but to also be very gentle with the situation, because it is a hard time. So try not to be so hard on yourself. Try not to be so hard on the other person. It is what it is. It was supposed to happen the way that it did, because truths and growing and personal growth was supposed to happen. Okay? And here we are, the King of Swords. Whoa, almost. Why is the King of Swords here? Again, Gemini, that's your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Masculine energy, by the way. Why is the King of Swords here? Here we go. Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse is a very angry feminine energy. Very angry feminine energy. Okay, I'll say that again. This is also about being stubborn. This is also about promises made that were not kept. I would say, I feel like almost renaming this keyword the resentment card. So, okay, you have this King of Swords who's about truth, fairness, justice. And then you have the Queen of Wands that was very angry, I almost feel as if maybe you were angry. Or maybe this is the other person who's angry and resentful, and stubborn. Or maybe it's the situation, where there's anger because things were promised that were not kept. Okay? But I feel like when the Queen is clarifying the King of Swords, it's kind of like the truth. And, but you're comfortable with it. Like, as far as you understand, you got your... Hey, the thing is, right before these cards, you have all these answers. Like, you're getting these answers. You're getting them very spiritually. And it allows you to be logistically, comfortable in knowing the truth. And I think almost as reflecting on maybe how you felt before and growing out of that, We have a masculine and we have a feminine energy. Now, for some of you, somebody could be this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy masculine, and then the other person's fucking pissed. So you got one person that's kind of like, okay, I understand this. And you have the other person who's still butthurt. Yes, understandable. So take that how it resonates. Wow, look at that. What is that? Eight of Wands in reverse. No communication. There's no communication. Okay. Well, Gemini, it's been definitely a rough road with this relationship. It has been. Someone definitely looks like there was some sort of attempts at trying. It didn't go anywhere. You know, somebody felt like they were being attacked. Maybe somebody felt a lot of pressure to be the one to change maybe. Maybe it was, like I said, I feel like there's this blame game going on. Couldn't reconcile your differences, but it looks like it ended. That cycle ended. Here's the thing though. That cycle ended. So yes, you could be broken up right now. But at the same time, you never know. You might be together again. It could have been a situation where you're kind of growing from it. You know, you need your time apart to kind of heal and kind of see things. And you might be back together again. One thing I don't see, though, I don't see like soulmate kind of energy here. I just see heartbreak. Well, I mean, then again, I guess I do with the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Cups. So this could have been like a soul connection. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have another one. We have quite a few. But because of the connection being so strong, you might actually break up and get back together at some point again. That's your choice. Right now, what I'm seeing is a separation. I don't know if it's a permanent breakup. But right now, I just don't see you two together right now. And I don't know if you will be. But it looks like there's going to be some growing going on right now. This is a transitional phase right now. Wow. So Gemini, I think last month was, what are you going to do? Or what is this person going to do? And here with the bonus reading, it looks like someone did make a choice. Okay. So it's time for growth. So remember, Gemini, okay, the High Priestess and the High Priest, okay, and the Strength card, there's some truth uncovered, you know, in a good way. Something that is able to give you some sort of comfort, some sort of personal growth, some sort of understanding on the situation, something that's going to allow you to heal. All right. All right, Gemini. Let me have my last sip of my vino. And have a great night. Oh my God. Again, if it resonates, subscribe, like, whatever. You know, share if it resonates if you think it'll resonate with a friend. All right. Until March, I guess. Laters.